Hello, my name is Zhatelier, and welcome back to another episode of The Last Kingdom in Aurora Forex. And in previous episode we decided to scram out of the diamond system. We did manage to capture or get the survivors from both sides. And I mean, in tonnage wise they actually lost more than we did. But now, skip it a little bit forward, we still haven't gotten the task force back to Caldera. But they're on their way, it's just the Cavaliers just don't have the range, quite frankly, and so they've run out of fuel again. So we're just waiting for some tankers to be able to, or be ready to get them some fuel, but that may take some time. But in the meanwhile, there's two things. First of all, we've spotted a civilian vessel here, and we know of their signature, or we know of the tonnage, it's 36,000 tonnage, and it has a fairly slow speed, so it's probably a freighter or something like that. And quite frankly, well, it is warfare. We already gave the orders for the blue sharks to start following it, and I put down the active sensors for the time being, just so that they don't spot our actives, and we're not going to be moving on full speed either, so we should be able to get at least a little bit closer before they spot us. And once they do spot us, then we'll put on full speed. But right now, that should be okay. Actually, let's have a look. How much is the active, or the thermal signature of this? I don't actually think that we can see it here. However, the ship itself, the max thermal is 1200. So it's going to be 800, depending on how good their... Oh, star systems discovered. Okay, that's a... Oh, right, because this one did go through the Flanders jump point here. Or jump gate, rather. But then another thing is in Zhatelier. They apparently have another civilian ship over there. I'm not entirely sure what ship it is. It got in there and... Well, the moon is currently on this side, so if they decide to go back to Zhatelier, not Zhatelier, Diamond, then our surface-to-orbit weapons down here would fire on them, but I'm not entirely sure what it is doing there. It was there for, or it's been there for a while now. We do have one oiler down here. How much do you actually have fuel? You got probably enough fuel. I'm going to send you through to Shamshir, and then let's send you down to the Diamond Task Force. It's 52 days though. Wow, that's a long time. Okay, I don't think that's going to be there in time then. Right, but let's go to the Diamond, and let's have a look how much... what happens when we start moving. Will they turn around? No, they're still moving. And once we get closer, we will put our actives on. But right now, it's just trying to stay hidden. You know, kind of like a submarine. Slowly following our prey. Trying to intercept them. Maybe we don't have massive speed. We could potentially increase the speed once we get... or once they are far enough from the... Actually, how far are they from here? It doesn't give us the range for that. We can check the range, so it's 14.9 million so far. They're slowly approaching, but it should actually slow down a little bit once they start getting closer, because it's kind of a curvature on, it's trying to aim towards where the enemy is going to be. I'm pretty sure that they have not spotted us yet. I think once we get to 10 million we'll speed up on full speed. We're going to go to 50,000 kilometers range because it is a commercial, or at least has commercial engines, so most likely it is a commercial ship. Let's take a bit longer increments here, just so that we can get this thing moving. Right, that. Now we'll use max speed. Massive boost to the speed. I think it's time to put on the active sensors as well, to kind of scare them off. Right, how far are we? Still about 3 million 2.2, 1.5. Okay, now we're gonna have to slow down a little bit. Now let's give you the order, or the target rather. Yamato. And time to open fire. Okay, not ready yet. There we go, that's 5 penetrating hits. Actually, oh, we shot 5 times and every shot hit. I mean, hit chance was 82%, so that's actually not that bad at all. I'm not entirely sure if we slowed the enemy down yet. No, not by the looks of it. I mean, it's commercial engines, they usually have very high hit to kill. Okay, that slowed it down. So we destroyed one of their engines at least. There we go, there's another 5 hits. All penetrating. I mean, they only have 1 layer of armor anyway. But yeah, we need to kind of destroy their shipping just so that we can make sure that they're not spreading too much out. And it's going to weaken their existence a little bit. Although I am aware... Oh, there we go. That's been taken out. Well, to be fair, let's actually have a look real quick. Crusader Mars. There are some planets down here that we could start... Well, it's mostly asteroids actually. There's a planet on the primary there with... It's actually not bad. Fairly low colony cost even. Okay, we might be able to utilize that. What about on B? There's nothing. On C there's nothing. On D there's a lot of asteroids. And there's a fair bit of asteroids over there as well. And then there's Gas Giant and SerBeardian. I mean, honestly... Getting some of the gas harvesters down here might not be a terrible idea after all. The reason for that is that we'd be able to utilize that for refueling purposes, so there'd always be some fuel available in there. But right now I'm not going to do that. I'm just wondering, should I pick up the survivors from the alien ship here? I suppose I could. I'm not entirely sure that we've gotten any information from the people that we are, or we picked up over here either, so let's actually have a look. Transport items. I think it should be automatic, but... Or maybe it's... Oh yeah, you don't see the intel points, do you? On anywhere directly, I don't think. Yeah, it's still somewhere, I just... I don't know where exactly. Well, I'm gonna take away your order to do that for the time being. I'm gonna... Oh, right, it automatically took away the movement order. That's actually rather handy. Right, I'm gonna move you back to the waypoint 4. And I'm gonna have to make sure that you... cease fire. We'll get back to the waypoint, see if they send in anything again towards us. There we go. Won the battle there. Now, one thing that I'm planning on doing is, if we go back to Zhatelier, we got some troop transports moving in. What I'm probably going to do is, well, I've been gathering up some troops on the moon here. If we have a look, so we've got a little bit of Marines on the Cavalier there still. That reminds me, actually these Blue Sharks could do, or they do have transport bay for some Marines, but I haven't been picking up Marines on them, which is actually a mistake. I should be doing that. But yeah, I was supposed to have a look at the Zhatelier. Right, so we've got 2 regiments, 1 regiment of SDOs and another regiment of mostly infantry. There's 2 footman battalions, 1 night battalion, and then 1 charger battalion, which is mostly light vehicles. So at least those will be able to do a little bit of damage, but if we do a landing on the planet, the other planet over there, which I'm pretty sure that doesn't have any defenses or any troops in there. So therefore we should be... Oh right, and there's that wreck down there. I believe that was destroyed by STOs while the planet was over there, so it was a little while ago. But it was just probably a recon vessel. It had only one layer of armor. It did have military engines, but it didn't fire anything. It had some sort of sensors, yes, or active sensors as well, but not too bad. Like it didn't do any damage on our SDOs there, so a little bit of damage at least. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to catch the civilian ship or commercial ship down here because it was just on... We were right about there on our orbit when they moved in, so they managed to get in without us having the range on them. Although, if we actually have a look, so that's... Right, we can't see the SDO range, unfortunately. It would be handy. But yeah, we got a range of 200 kilometers, so about there and about there on the orbit. So yeah, about 1/5 of the orbit is what we can more or less protect with our SDOs there. Unfortunately, we did not manage to destroy that ship, but once it leaves, if it leaves, we might be able to do that. I mean, it could be that they escaped down here because we had presence in their home system. That might be one reason why they're here. They're not really doing much. Oh, and maintenance problem on... Oh, you still got a little bit of maintenance supplies at least. You got a maintenance problem. It's just that overcrowding is really a problem. I'm not entirely sure that if we've actually... Oh, right, no. And the Cavalier is out of fuel. That is why we are kind of stuck there. Built another orbital or surface to orbit weapon battalion. And I believe we... Hold on. Did we not start building more troops? I thought we had more troops in the production. No, we didn't start building more. Alright then, let's get some more 9 battalions. And some battalions, a couple of fire hurlers. Maybe another brigade headquarters. We do have our first elephant underway. It's going to be done in June this year. And that can actually transport 25 tons of, 25,000 tons of troops. So that's one whole brigade of our units. We should be able to do a fair bit. And if we can, well, we can land at least one entire brigade first on the enemy planet in Zhatelier that they currently have their ship orbiting. Because they do have probably about 25 to 30,000 tons of troops in there. So we can unload troops directly there. Well, first of all, we can gather up enough troops on the moon, so it's going to be close by to unload troops. Of course, the unloading still takes quite a while. But the battle happens in 8-hour increments, so let's actually have a quick look at the elephant design. How long does it take? Load time is okay. Yeah, still quite a few. There's at least 5 to 6 cycles of ground combat, which may be quite bad for us. Maybe. But it's better than nothing. Right, so other than the overcrowding and all that, there doesn't seem to be anything too important going on. Until we get the... Oh, right, is this... No, that's going through Coloradia. Or to Coloradia. Do we have the... We've got a Dolphin going to refuel. We've got the Recon going there to refuel. So the Dolphin over here might be the closest one that can do refueling of the fleet. Oh, and the Recon is heading back. I did give them orders to go back because that is the one that was supposed to be ghosting the planet, but I realized that I don't have large enough jump tenders on most of those jump points there to get the military vessels all the way back from Diamond, so I had to have it escort them at least to Shamshir and then went to refuel, because we don't have any tankers over there right now. Ah, Alexandrus survey is unable to do their orders. Well, I said, oh, right, you are going to have to resupply and begin overhaul. We've got quite a bit of traffic here, especially pretty much all the survey vessels are currently, well, survey vessels that are doing survey on the eastern half of the galaxy. Let's go back to... Actually, we'll probably go to Shamshir. Because we do... Well, actually, no, we don't have any tankers here right now. Even that tanker just surpassed us. Although I thought I sent the... Oh yeah, the Dolphin is on the move. It's just very slow in comparison to the actual fleet. And Romanov survey in Durandal is unable to... Oh, right, they went to refuel at the... Yeah, just go to remove our St. Petersburg. You will resupply and refuel and then begin overhaul. Ah, Dolphin completed the order, so now what you can do is you can go to Shamshir. It's 9 days to get there. And then go to the Diamond Task Force. Move to location. Still several build cycles, which is admittedly a bit of a problem. Taking the 8-hour increments right now, although I could probably go faster. Ah, right, we recover another factory in Collada. Oh, well, actually just 4,400 wealth, but still, we found something at least. Harvester capacity on gas oxen is 90% full. Oh, right, that's in Barracuda. Manta Ray completed her overhaul. Oh, right, that's the Royal Recall number 2. Do we... Oh, I have an idea. Actually, there's a thing to do. I don't necessarily need that, but yeah, I do have the... In Royal Fleet number 1, we got another Manta Ray. Wait, Manta Rays are the... Yeah, those are the recon vessels. We could utilize this. Don't have a massive range. That may prove to be a problem. I was thinking about the Blue Sharks, but we do have... Actually, we do have another one on the Diamond Task Force, I suppose. How much do you have fuel? You've got 55% fuel. Not the end of the world. You've got pretty high deployment time though, so what we'll probably need to do is we'll need to get this fleet back to Caldera, refuel and resupply and overhaul and all that. And then what we can do is... Alright, you've gone past your deployment time already, that's not good. But yeah, then we'll get up another fleet to do potentially some raiding in Shamshir. Not Shamshir, Zhatelier. Royal Cargo completed orders. What were you doing? You went to... Oh right, you unloaded maintenance facilities at Caldera. That's actually not bad. At the same time, I think we may need to get some more infrastructure from here and take that to Calradia. So unload all installations, then go back to Barracuda and refuel from the Barracuda herd number 2. And then repeat that, I don't know, 3 times. That's going to be 80 infrastructure, and it's going to be helping a little bit. And then you'll move back to Veralis. Take 1 day increments now. But slowly, the war is escalating. Oh, Royal Colony has completed orders. I'll let them be there for the time being. I'll give them new orders in a little bit. Alexandrus Cargo has completed orders. Orbiting Crescina Imperalis. Alright then. So what were you doing? Oh, you loaded more mines from... Oh, right, yeah. That makes sense. Okay, I think now what you need to do is... I'll send you to Barracuda, go to Lübeck, load infrastructure... Go back to Skofnung, Crescina Imperalis, unload all installations, and refuel, and repeat that 4 times. get a bit more infrastructure down this way. Oh, and the oiler down here has completed orders, so we did get another small oiler just to start emptying some of those ships. And how much? What did you empty? Right, you were going to the Barracuda Heart number 2 twice, which still has a massive amount of fuel. Okay, but I think I need to give you some orders to do on this side. I'll give you some cycling orders. Or orders to cycle, let's put it that way. So what you're going to do, probably, is... First thing first. Let's open the fleet. So you're going to go ahead and go to Barracuda Heart number 2. That should probably be alright. So we'll refuel from tankers there, then go to Viralis, transfer fuel to Colony, then go to the Barracuda Heart number 1, refuel from them, go to Calradia and transfer fuel to Caldera. Then you'll go to Collada and refuel from the tankers there, and also back to Calradia and go to Caldera. Transfer fuel to Colony, and then go back to Barracuda. Honestly, we may need to do a double run on the Barracuda number 2, because that is producing a lot of fuel, and this takes already 215 days. So Barracuda number 2, you produce 28 million. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to put in a second. I mean, we may have some ships that are refueling from the herd itself, but we'll add in a second trip there. Barracuda number 2, so it's doing 2 trips back to back here. And then go to Viralis, transfer fuel to Colony, and cycle those moves. That should give us a bit more fuel on both of the primary fleet colonies right now. Right, let's take an 8-hour increment, because we should be hitting the... There we go, build cycle. Still a lot of fuel. Is the tankers... There's a Dolphin down there, but that's going back to refuel. We've got the Royal Troop Transports over here going to Zhatelier. And we've got Diamond Task Force there. The Royal Recon is going through already. So the Dolphin's slowly getting back to Caldera. What about in Caldera? Is the Dolphin that we sent to go back, how close is that? Still 2 days away from Shamshir, and from Shamshir it's going to take probably about 3 to 4 days to get there. Maybe not that long. No, it's going to be that long. So let's get going, I suppose. There we go, the Dolphin is 4 days away. Oh, time increment. Is that in Zhatelier? No. I don't suppose it's in Diamond either, because there is a smaller increment somewhere. I just don't know where they got that. Let's have a look at Diamond. There's still the life pods over there. They might be sending someone to rescue the people over there, which might have spotted our centers. Let's give it a look. Oh, right, ship are overcrowded. It's low fuel. Maintenance problem in Skofnan. Okay, so the ships... Well, it's the deployment time that is currently the problem. Okay, Dolphin number 2 has completed orders, so Diamond Task Force. Oh man, the deployment times are going up rather quickly. So Dolphin number 2, refuel from stationary tankers. That should help. We could even resupply from there, but I don't think we need to do that. We just need to refuel, and go to Calradia, go to Caldera, and unload survivors, then refuel resupply and begin overhaul. That should do it. Pretty sure that that is going to be enough range. I'm not entirely sure how much fuel do we need over here, though. It should have plenty. Oh, and small oiler has completed order, so you've got plenty of fuel now. I think I'm going to move you back to through some share to Zhatelier and go to the waypoint number 3. That is generally a good location. I want to have some fuel over there because the next operation that we're going to do is probably going to be in that particular system. Oh, and gravitational survey of temperature has been completed, but we are actually unfortunately out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.